Hello friends, welcome to this tutorial on forecasting by moving average method in Excel. In this video, we will be calculating the moving averages as well as computing the error measures. These statistics are computed to understand the fits of different forecasting and moving and smoothing methods. In my upcoming video, we will be dealing with time series data with seasonality and irregularity. So let's dig in. So we are forecasting by moving average method. Our objective here is to calculate the moving averages and to compute the mean absolute deviations, the mean squared errors and mean absolute percent error. These statistics are used to compare the fits of different forecasting and smoothing methods. For all these three measures, smaller the values usually indicate a better fitting model, obviously. So these are the expressions used to calculate these three statistics. Yes, they do look difficult, but they aren't at all. Let's proceed to calculate them. So here I have a historical sales data collected over a period of 7 weeks. We'll be calculating 3 weeks moving average, also computing a moving average forecast for 8th week, this week. So here, as you can see, the formulas here, the expressions, so where T stands for the period, AT stands for the actual, that is our sales value, FT stands for the forecast that will be calculated, and MA means nothing but moving average. So to calculate the 3-week moving average, as the name suggests, we should start by calculating the moving average for the 4th week by averaging the sales values for the first 3 weeks. Thus, the moving average forecast for week 5 would be what? 51 plus 56 plus 52 divided by 3. So here in Excel, we can direct average them using average function. So this is nothing but the average of these. So next, we average the week 2, 3, 4 sales to obtain the moving average forecast for the week, for these weeks. So we'll drag it until the week 8th. So here we get the forecast for 8th week. So this is nothing but our FT, the forecast. Now let's calculate the forecast errors. So forecast errors are usually calculated as actual values. These are our actuals minus the forecast values for the respectively. Since here week 1 to week 3 we have no forecast, we'll leave them as blank, and here we can calculate as the difference between the actuals and the forecast. Let's drag them. We'll drag it here because here we don't have any value. Next, we'll calculate the mean absolute deviation or error, which is nothing but the average of the absolute errors. So absolute errors means this will remain as same and the negative sign goes off. So we'll just instead of doing that, we have a formula here. So it is absolute of this. We'll drag it. So as I mentioned, it is nothing but the average of these absolute errors. So we'll first sum these errors and then divide the total by 4 because we have 4 errors here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So here we can directly use a formula, or we'll do the same way. Sum of these 4 divided by 4. Okay. So this is our MAD, which is mean absolute deviation. So let's now calculate the mean square error. As the name suggests, we will first square the errors and then average them. Since the square of any negative value is always positive, we can simply square the absolute error. So this times this. We'll get it, like we'll drag it, and this again we have to add and divide by 4. Finally, let us calculate the mean absolute percent errors. The absolute percent error is a measure of the error as a percentage of actual values. This formula for which is written here, which is absolute error divided by the actuals multiplied by 100%. So to obtain the absolute percent error, we'll simply divide the absolute errors by the total actual sales and multiply by 100%. So for week 4, this is our week 4, right? So week 4, the absolute percent error is 4 divided by 57 times 100%. That gives us, let's see, this is our absolute error divided by the actuals for that week multiplied by the 100%. So which is 7.02 and so on. Now we'll add these percentage and divide by 4 as we've done for rest all. Add this and multiply by 4. So this suggests that the forecast is off by 6.13%. So we can calculate this in similar way for like maybe 2 moving averages. Then we'll take these first 2 and average them out. So we can have such different calculations for 3-week moving average or 5-week moving average and so on. And that is pretty much how you calculate moving averages and forecast error measures. There is also an option, say I'll show you the option in Excel for calculating moving average. So which is here. So if you go to data tab, hit data analysis, and you can choose moving average from here. Click OK. And the input range obviously is our actuals. Do we have labels? No, we have not selected the labels, so leave it blank. And interval, suppose we want 3 weeks moving average. Let's say start with 2-week moving average. We want our output here. Okay, so this is what label it as 2 moving average, that is 2 weeks moving average. Let's calculate 3-week moving average. So we'll go to again data analysis, moving average, actuals remain the same. Now we'll take the interval as 3 and we want the output in this. Okay. So this is it. Suppose we format them. Control 1. We'll take the number as without decimals. So that's it. Please leave a comment or question below and have a great day.